Hi guys, it's your host Shoujo Magic and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with another shoujo manga recommendation list comprising of 5 shoujo mangas which I would currently recommend to any new or pre-existing shoujo manga fans. Some of the mangas on this list you've heard me recommend previously if you have watched my other videos. However, today I'll be going into a bit more depth about the ones that I've recommended previously, as I never really gave a full description. Starting the list at number 5, we have Akatsuki no Yona, otherwise known as Yona of the Dawn, a fantasy adventure-based anime and manga series following 16-year-old Yona, a sheltered princess from the Koka Kingdom, whose calm and mundane life is suddenly interrupted when her cousin and long-term love interest Suwon betrays and kills her father the king in order to take the throne for himself. Forced to flee with her childhood friend and devoted bodyguard Hack, Yona embarks on a voyage of survival and self-discovery before making a return to her kingdom to reclaim her throne. Along the journey, she seeks the assistance of 4 famous dragon warriors in the attempt to help her claim back her country and become the true heir to the throne, whilst confronting the complicated truths about leadership, justice, and destiny. At number 4, we have Sakono Haram, which, just like Akatsuki no Yona, shares similar themes of fantasy and political intrigue. However, the romance between the protagonists is the main focus. Based in the vibrant desert kingdom of Jalbara, leading the story is Mishe, a strong-willed young slave who catches the eye of the third prince, known as Prince Callum. With no choice but to become his concubine, Mishe is ultimately thrust into the royal harem, leaving to fend for herself against the palace intrigue, the constant bullying of the other opposing concubines, and the ever-growing complicated relationship that she has with Prince Callum. However, Mishe decides to rise to the occasion in order to become the woman that she wants to be. Full of exotic landscapes, political drama, comedy, and blossoming romance, this manga is a great read that follows the tales of personal strength, independence, and the challenges of love that comes with the shifting sands of its regal desert empire. My next recommendation, Say I Love You, is another shoujo manga that is heavily romance focused. However, it does deal with some more heavy themes. We start off this story by accompanying our main protagonist, Mei Tachibana, a 16-year-old loner who unexpectedly becomes acquainted with the most popular boy in school, Yamato Kurosawa, due to a misunderstanding which causes a physical altercation to ensue between the two. However, despite this, Kurosawa becomes increasingly interested in Mei, so much so that he follows her everywhere trying to gain her attention. At one point, he takes it a step further, even claiming that the two are now friends, much to Mei's annoyance. However, when Kurosawa saves Mei from a stalker, she begins to see him in a new light. Before we move on to our next manga recommendation, I would like to mention that this manga has some very mature themes. As the story goes on and more characters are introduced, it highlights what adolescent teens go through as they explore their teenage years, from romance, bullying, fat phobia, and eating disorders. This manga covers it all. So if you have any issues or potential triggers with any of the topics or following themes, I would like to make you aware with this precaution. Moving on to a more lighthearted story following the last one, we have Ouran High School Host Club coming in at number 2, considered to anybody who's seen, read, or watched the anime or manga, as one of the funniest anime and manga series to ever grace the anime and manga community. Now, this particular story takes place in the extravagant world of Nite Academy, where Haruhi Fujioka, our main protagonist, is enrolled under the school's special student scholarship program. Still unfamiliar with her surroundings, Haruhi ends up stumbling across a members-only host club in her active attempt at finding a quiet place to study. However, when startled by the flamboyant founder and president of the host club, Tamaki So, Haruhi ends up breaking one of their expensive vases, resulting in Haruhi facing incomprehensible debt. Now left with only her boyish charms and outward appearance, Haruhi is roped into becoming one of the club's new charming hosts, leading to a whirlwind of outrageous schemes and unexpected friendships. From a charming but delusional leader to a mischievous pair of twins, Haruhi is left to navigate this anything but ordinary club to pay off her debt. Blending humor, heart, and a dash of romance, we are left with an absolute masterpiece that will leave you wanting more. And finally, taking the number 1 spot on this list is Red River, otherwise known as Anatolia Story, which I would personally describe as an elite cult classic in the realm of shoujo manga and my ultimate fave of all time. Similar to many on this list, Red River has the perfect blend of romance, history, and adventure. Also backed by our smart, fearless, and daring female lead, it takes it one step further. Staged in modern-day Japan, we follow 15-year-old Yuri Suzuki, your average everyday girl who is suddenly transported to the ancient Hittite kingdom in Anatolia, known today as modern-day Turkey. There she becomes unexpectedly caught between political intrigue, palace politics, and the ever-growing affections of a young Prince Kail, who leads one of the opposing factions. Left to navigate this dangerous world, Yuri discovers her mysterious connections to the past. Filled with love, betrayal, and intrigue, this story is able to capitalize perfectly off the following themes. And that's all for today's video. So if you're interested in checking out any of the following mangas mentioned on this list, please do. And if you specifically enjoyed this video and would like more content in future, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!